I love that.
I sit here and dance to it. Hi,
I, know-
everybody.
I, I do too. I love it.
I get down to it. It
I
plays
have
in
to
my
ask.
head.
I have to ask you a question.
Wow.
In the beginning, where you see like the Indian dancers, what kind of
Yes.
tribe is that?
Seminoles.
Seminole.
Seminole. Okay.
Yes. So we've done a couple of articles on them.
All right. My
And then,
husband was a third Cherokee.
yeah.
Is
Oh,
why I'm
okay.
asking.
So we welcome Essie with us. Is it's Hollinsworth, right?
Yeah, I'm a quarter Cherokee.
Are you
Oh,
really?
nice.
So Essie is always a big supporter of Florida Country and our Eagle Country podcast. And today, her and I spent on the podcast at Big Mama, and that was we see each other a lot on there. So that was I'm part of. We're coming back Florida Country Fridays with Florida Country Magazine on Fridays again, but this time it's going to be on the morning show 9:30 to 10. Hi, MB. So I thought
No,
MB was coming on, but she said that she was just chatting. So we're gonna let her just chat. So
yeah, the message for tomorrow morning is be there or be square.
correct. So excited to welcome Essie. You are in Virginia, and we
Maybe.
notice all the time. So I wanted to say thank you because you've been a great supporter of Florida Country. I appreciate it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so tonight's a little bit different. This is just kind of Florida country. Our Eagle country is on Tuesdays, and this is kind of just talk about a little bit of Florida stuff. The new magazine's out. Probably going to talk about some aliens, some crazy Florida news stories. I'm sorry, I can't get off the alien.
Well, last year, or it might have been early this spring, we were watching the pond cam, right? And this light, it had to be a meteor or aliens, just went right by the screen. It was awesome.
Now, where this was in Virginia?
No, it was at the Eagle Nest.
Oh, at the
What
Eagle
what
Nest.
what time of year was that?
I thought it was spring this year,
Okay.
or it might have been fall last year, but no, it was recent. I mean, I'll have to go back to the videos and find it.
Yeah, I do because I don't know. I'm always fascinated with stuff like that, but this stuff in Las Vegas, I think we caught them. Like I think we finally caught them. I don't know. What do you
Only
think?
in Vegas. What stays in Vegas?
I know that's what Barb said the other night. What happens in Vegas stays in
Yeah.
Vegas.
What stays? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I've been to
Barb,
Vegas
Stay
and
out
love
there.
it, but hey,
Barb, you're gonna pick up your magazines tomorrow, but the June July issue's out. So pretty excited. It's got some great stories in there.
Oh yeah, and it is Liz in there.
No, Liz is in. She's going to be in August, September. This
Okay.
is June, July. This is the one that has M15's Father Day tribute.
Okay. Well, I need several.
And you have pictures in here.
Oh,
Don't
awesome.
you have pictures in here? You do have pictures in here. I think you do. I have to go back. I'm pretty sure you have pictures in this.
Yeah, I
You
think you got
do.
my one picture of M15 just
Yeah.
looking so studly.
yeah,
You know,
MB, you're right. It was this season.
you. I think it was this season. Oh, MB saw it too. She said she thinks it was this season that the cam picked it up. Was that a real drone? Was
That
that
was at that time. That was a real drone.
jerks?
Some little,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
why do
night
people
after
do
night.
that?
I mean, gosh, for what 2 or 3 weeks, it just bugged.
Yeah, I remember we were at the nest one Saturday, and one of the mosquito control helicopters came really super close to the nest. And I actually, mosquito control's right over here in Buckingham. And I ended up
Yeah.
going over there and I ended up talking to the director because I told him, he says, oh, well, those guys said they were, 400 to 500 feet above the nest. I'm like, well, they're lying to you because they were right next to the nest. I mean, it was crazy. We were all like, what
And
the
they're
heck
out
are
there
these guys
spraying.
doing?
And they're out there
No, they
spraying.
weren't spraying.
They were just doing reconnaissance or something out there.
Yeah, and they probably wanted to get pictures of the eaglet.
Now that you say that, I did not know that, but that thing that happened with Harriet in the nest, that could have been a possibility. She got under something like that.
No, they're real careful where they spray down here. I mean, they
Yeah,
are
but
really
you never
good.
know where she went to. She could have gone and to get a rabbit or something,
Well, you know
Yeah.
what else
somewhere.
I heard? Somebody told me, and this I never really thought about it. And we're damn eagle lovers, and it doesn't matter what we talk about on tonight, okay? I knew this was going to happen. We're going right into the Eagles, but jump right
Right.
into it. Doesn't matter. So if you don't like it, get off. No. Okay, I've calmed down.
Hi, Cindy.
Okay. Hi, Cindy. Sorry, I got a little worked up there. But anyway, somebody said, "Did you ever think about bufo toads because they're so bad here?" And I said, "No, I didn't." They said, "Well, eagles are normally they have to learn. Like they have gone to get one and they have died from it or they've survived." And I would think that Harriet, as old as she was, she probably has maybe been in this situation. But I guess like they're pretty bad. Hi, Roxanne. It could have killed, or not killed, but that could have been maybe why she was acting
Yeah.
like that too. And I never thought about a bufo toad.
Yeah, because
I
those
mean,
guys
it-
are bad.
I
They're
still think
nasty.
it's jackasses using the anticoagulant stuff, or
Yeah, I
it
mean,
doesn't have to
possibilities
be
are endless.
anticoagulant. It could just be rodenticide, which I learned that night was there's different kinds. So the guy told me, don't walk into McDonald's. He told me, I told him, I go, McDonald's over there uses it. They've got a box outside, the black box. And he goes, that doesn't mean it's anticoagulant. I said, what does that mean? He says, well, not all of rodenticide is anticoagulant. And I said, oh, it's not. He says, yeah, you go in there and then you accuse them. He said, so don't do that because anything could be in those black boxes. And I was like, oh, okay.
No, that was
Yeah,
super
coyotes were
interesting.
at
Because we're trying. That's our main focus here is to get people to stop using it. Period. But
Definitely.
Yeah, and the coyotes were there last year at the
And
nest.
it's
Yeah.
not just it's not just about eagles or owls. It's all different kind of wildlife that's affected by that.
no, it's cats. It's dogs. It's it's ospreys.
Not to
hawks.
mention it's a horrible death. Takes a
Yeah.
long time.
Crows, I mean,
Yeah,
think about it.
I was surprised all kind of stuff that it does. And then there's certain animals that they don't eat. Hey, Dale, it's certain animals like the taste of the rodenticide, like it attracts them. Raccoons, squirrels, certain birds, like they actually
Rats,
like the
of course.
taste of it.
Well, that's like cats and antifreeze. It's sweet,
Yeah.
and they're attracted to it. It's the same thing. And I'm not sure about
The
dogs.
dogs too.
Yeah,
Yeah, dogs.
Yeah, dogs too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about dogs, but I know for sure cats. And it's funny because cats cannot taste sweet, which is so weird. that
Really?
They would be, yes. I was reading
I
an
didn't know
article
that.
the other day that cats cannot distinguish sweet. So it's kind of weird that they would be, like attracted to antifreeze because it's supposed to be sweet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and cats don't like cucumbers
I know my
either.
dogs.
Oh,
have
no,
no
they don't.
taste for sweet. I know my dogs can taste sweets. My dogs
Oh my
are
God.
right on it. I tried not.
Oh,
to
did
do
you
it.
call your dog?
Assie, that is so funny because I saw that video of the cats with the
You called your
cucumbers,
dog.
and that is just hysterical.
What?
What?
Hey, that's just as good as Marie's eagle costume.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see my eagle I bought today?
No.
You didn't
It's
see that?
awesome.
You did not see it?
I didn't get your picture.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's this big eagle. I thought I emailed myself. I was going to show it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I didn't send it to myself.
I mean, if anybody's got Facebook, I know they've seen this eagle. It is adorable.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, so I'm sending it. Oh, it's got to wait till it loads. So anyway, it's loading right now. So I went to Rusty Spur Decor and More. You got to hear my GPS. My GPS goes, you're going to the Rusty Spur Decor and More. So I get to the Rusty Spur, and I always have to walk around that place. Have you ever been there?
I'm not sure. Very possible.
Okay, so it's in Naples.
Plausible.
It's this great store. It's like the rustic antique shop of like it's. They
Oh,
say
you did an article on them, right?
I did.
Okay.
So the place is great. So if anybody has never been there, oh, there's my son. I love you so much, David Goodman. That's
Oh, hi,
he's my
David.
youngest.
Hi, David.
But I thought it was like the best place. So you go in there and they have everything. So I walk around the corner, and what is in the corner? An eagle. Oh, it's coming right now. It's coming to me right now. I'm going to show the picture in my email. So I see this eagle, and it's like 5 feet tall, very big eagle. Just came in on my email, so I can share it with you guys. So I have to have this eagle. Hold on, I'm bringing it up.
I'd be afraid to ask the price.
We won't discuss that because my husband might be watching. It was free.
Perfect.
Honey, it was free. Don't worry about it. They just
One on Facebook is only $39.
no, this is not the same one. This is a old, very old one. So it has a
Oh.
pendulum on it and it swings back and forth. I'm trying to get to it. Where is it? I just called it Eagle. This is so frustrating. I just said it was called Eagle. Let's see. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. Nope, that says Libby. Wow. I can't even find it. I've got so much stuff on my screen. It's pitiful.
Here, I'm looking. I'm sniffing it out.
So anyway, I'm gonna just call it one this time. Let's see if this works. Oh, no wonder. I wasn't okay, I was in the wrong spot. Anyway, I'm going to the right spot. Okay.
Where are you?
Am I here? Can y'all see me?
Can
I
see you,
see you.
yes.
Okay, Eagle. All right. So Eagle.
David said he's the oldest, not the youngest. Ha ha.
Is that a good thing?
he pretty much schools all of us. So he's young. Let's see. What do you call that? He is the youngest, but he thinks he's the oldest. He thinks he's the boss.
Oops.
I give up. It will not come up. I'm very upset over this right now.
Oh, darn it.
So anyway, I bought this eagle that's on a pendulum. Let's see if this works. We will try this. All right. So
Hi, Lori.
Scarlett's over here trying to show her darn eagle. Now let's see what happens when I share the screen. Oh. I really give up. I give up. Here it is. Share. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
So, all right. So, oh gosh, really, you're going to do this to me. So, the eagle is actually, see the pendulum down there? So, it swings back and forth, and then there's two little ones behind it, and it moves the wings up and down. This thing's like 5 feet tall.
Is that antique?
Yes.
Oh my God, I have to see that tomorrow.
I can't wait. I got to go pick it up next week. I had to leave.
Aw.
Yeah. Hi, Gina. So, hi, Lori. Lori, I thought you were working. Better not get in trouble, Lori. But anyway, so I got this eagle today. I was so excited about it when I saw it. Yes, eagles are the boss, babe.
Absolutely.
So,
You are hooked.
yes, I love it. But I'm going to name it. Looks more like M, but I think I'm going to name it Harriet.
Aw.
Yeah.
But it does look more like M.
Yeah, I saw
I
the one
love
on
it.
the wings,
Yeah.
on the
So,
shoulders.
in here.
Now you're making me tear up.
Oh, I
Sorry.
know. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. We got to stay happy thoughts, happy thoughts. So, in the magazine, there's some really great stories. We have 15 olives, oil, and vinegars. Anybody ever tried that?
Yuck.
But you don't like olive oil or balsamic vinegars?
Not with. Well, I like it, but
Well,
Yes.
you haven't had elderberry balsamic vinegar. It's white vinegar. It's very, very good. So
ugh.
But we have some great stories in there with Sugar Express, fishing on, and if you don't have a boat, you can go fishing on the shore. Anybody fish around here? You go fishing, Barb?
Not since I've been down here. I used to fish on the lake that I lived on up in Michigan. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you go anywhere around the lakes around here, you got to watch for alligators all the time.
Right.
Yep.
Boy, they've been getting lots of people lately. Did y'all see the one where
You need a bigger boat.
the guy, and now we got bears in the ocean. Did y'all see that?
Oh, that was so cool.
Saw
And
that.
Destin, so I have a big fear of sharks. So now I don't have to worry about just sharks. I've got crocodiles, alligators, and now bears.
Oh my.
Right.
I can't go anywhere. I'm just like, I'm never going back in the ocean now.
Well, my son swims with sharks.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'd be like, they'd instantly get me because they can tell when your heart goes up. So mine would be sitting there going, do, 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 do.
Just don't bleed.
I'd have a don't bleed. Oh, no. They would just come get me just because my heart beat.
Well, I want to
Well,
do
golly.
the riding the horses on the beach. I think that
Yes.
would be so
Yeah.
awesome.
Sea ponies. I did an article on sea ponies. It's a
Really?
company, I think it's in Sarasota. If anybody knows where Sea Ponies is, correct me. But there's somewhere. It's an awesome, awesome place. Yeah, my son said my mom was shark bait. So this is a true story. True story. So they were pumping sand in at Lover's Key, and this is a long time ago. So they have those big pipes out there that's pumping the sand in, and then I guess it I don't know, the two
I'm moving in with Gina.
they throw out stuff, so it's like fish are coming out, everything, and we're coming down the beach, and I have such a fear of sharks that I love to get shells, so I snorkel all the time for shells. So, but I stay close to shore, and my husband tells me that's where they're going to eat you, right there at shore. So I'm going down, and I can hear the vibration of these pipes that are pumping the sand. Next thing I know, I hear this guy, and he's yelling, "Hey, lady!" It's coming through my snorkel. And I go, "What is that?" I look up, and the guy goes, "Look," he calls me a dumb, you know what? Look, I look up, and there's black tip sharks everywhere, and they're tossing, flipping out onto the sand, grabbing crabs and fish. And I go, "Oh my God," I get out of the water. And I was like, the guy,
It's a bear. I got a bear.
oh my, that's my husband right there. He said, "Tell him about the dolphins at Sanibel." My husband was almost killed by a dolphin.
A dolphin?
Yeah, we're on our honeymoon, and we are out there, and these dolphins are chasing fish and everything. So everybody's getting in the water, and everybody's looking and everything. So my husband just happens to be standing in this area, and next thing you know, the fish jump like at my husband. The dolphin comes in, jumps up, and lands on his side. And he got so mad that Brad was in his way, he took his tail and said, "Slam!" with the water. Splashed. I'm telling you, he could have hurt him if he wanted to. But he was highly upset that Brad was in his way of coming to get the fish.
Wow.
Yeah, my neighbor across the street, he's Lee County Sheriff, and he works part-time, but he goes out on the on the water, and the dolphins just come up to him all the time, and I'm like, when can I go with you?
Right?
I want to go out there with you because I want
love
to get
that.
lots of good pictures. And
I used to go out to Clearwater and just sit there on the pier, and they would just come right up to you.
You've been out at Sanibel, right, Barb? You've been
I
going
was out of
to
Sanibel last weekend,
What are you doing out there?
taking pictures of the spoonbills.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Oh my word, they're gorgeous.
That's a roseate spoonbills.
Yeah, I love the one that was at the pond.
So they're coming back, huh?
Yeah, actually, I was really like in awe of the devastation out there on Sanibel, because like
It's terrible.
there were parts where you could like look through that, like last year when we went out there, like you could see maybe a foot into these bushes, and then you could see all the way to the water, and it was like, holy cow. And so many businesses that have not come back, on Sanibel.
Oh, it's terrible out there.
And, there's not a lot of traffic out there right now at all. I mean, usually now it's like, you get to Ding Darling at 8:00 and you got to wait 15 minutes behind all these other cars to get in. And there was nobody.
Oh, Ding Darling's finally reopened.
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, because they weren't open when I went out there. They were getting ready to, and somebody told me Bailey's Museum wasn't, but when I went out there, Bailey's was open. The Shell Museum was open.
No, the Shell Museum was not open when I went out there.
Like, it wasn't?
One of the only places that was open was like the place that rents bicycles.
I know, it's crazy out there because you ride down Periwinkle and it's like the Periwinkle shops is completely empty. And then you see like the Blue Giraffe and some of the really well-known restaurants. Sandy Stillwell, we're doing an article.
I mean, it's like a ghost town.
They're working out of food trucks, I don't know. It's just I'm already nervous. Like I was nervous before hurricane season kicked in, but I really have PTSD from that.
Well, it's pretty crazy out there now because, like, I don't think a lot of those businesses are coming back. But I mean, Jesus, why the hell would you?
Like, they said 2027 is when they think things are going to get back to normal.
Well, remember years ago when those 3 came through back to back?
Yes.
Oh man, I was freaking. I went to Atlanta and there it went.
Were you here for Charlie? Essie used to live here.
Yeah, I was not here for Charlie. I was here for Irma and then this for Ian.
Ugh. I'm talking about, I've been through a lot of storms, but I take that back. I haven't been through any storms until I went through Ian. That was a storm.
And what did you experience?
Oh my gosh, we came right through Buckingham.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about 150 mile an hour winds plus. I can't believe my house is still standing.
What did you hear? I don't get it. I mean, was it like stuff being blown up against it?
Oh, yeah. We had stuff blown up, water come up, things tore down, buildings tore down.
Well, your horse.
My horses are outside. My horse, I have one horse that was seriously injured. Actually thought we were going to have to put him down. And old Newman has survived. I'm so glad.
He's so sweet.
I'm going to bring them on. I'm going to bring them on and show everybody because
you have to.
Newman's my love bug. And
he's so sweet.
I'm from Orlando, but I lived 20 years on Fort Myers Beach. My husband went to Fort Myers Beach Elementary. It's just was terrible. I'm talking about it just. I can't even explain it, Essie. Like it's still, if you go to Sanibel Island and Fort Myers Beach, I'm talking about Fort Myers Beach is coming back a little bit faster than Sanibel, but it's a war zone.
Yeah, I remember driving down 75.
Yes, I remember.
All the power poles were just bent over. It's like, crazy.
It was terrible.
And that wasn't a 5. Those were like what? Category 3s, I think.
Hi, Marty.
This is right on. Hey, Marty. This was like literally right on a Cat 5. We were teeter-tottering. I'm talking about a couple more miles an hour. It would have been a Cat 5.
Well, and they said it at some point it was a Cat 5 on land. And I mean, like, I'm in Buckingham like you are, and it was pretty crazy. It was
it was bad. I'm talking about it was definitely bad.
Hi, Marty.
I don't want to experience that again. And I don't think that Southwest Florida, we can't take that right now.
No,
or another. We can't even handle a little storm right now because of all. There's people I'm talking about. I have writers and editors that are still homeless. Some have just now received a FEMA trailer this long afterwards. That's just now getting a FEMA trailer. I'm telling
There's so much red tape to that crap. It's incredible.
We still have light poles, Barb, don't we? That still are not fixed. That like there's one light still there for major roads. It's messy.
I took a bunch of pictures and I've never posted them, but it was a bunch of pictures I took the day after Ian. And there was like, I should probably post those.
You should.
I mean, like, there's like a police officer standing in the road, and there's one of those lights right next to him. It was like off of Colonial and I can't remember the road, but it was like you don't realize how big those things are till you see somebody standing next to them, and it was like, holy crap,
You know what? Nobody really likes rednecks until the hurricane time. Then they like us rednecks with our jacked up trucks.
Oh yeah.
They definitely like us then.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like
we're all rednecks, man. That's fair.
A lot of them, a lot of us were out. We have several lifted trucks, and a lot of us went out and
Sharon
pulled people. In Hurricane Irma, I pulled this whole family in a life raft. She had her little kids that were wearing little rings, like duck rings and everything, and then they had a inflatable mattress, and we hooked it up behind my truck, and we drug them all the way down Alvin Avenue. If anybody knows where Alvin is.
I know where Alvin is, and that was all underwater.
Yes, that was terrible. And it was so weird how you would go down Alvin and the cars are underwater, everything, and then you'd go on Buckingham Road and it was dry.
Right. And that was so crazy. That whole side over there was all underwater. It was insane.
It was so weird.
And Buckingham Road looked like the war zone. Because I remember my boss called me and said, "Are you coming in today?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm not quite sure I can get down Buckingham Road right now."
Oh, wow. That's in Orlando, right, Gina? Because Orlando was affected. I had a friend that their places were flooded.
Oh, man.
I mean, the rain was terrible.
I'll be right back, girls.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Barb?
Smoke break.
So, I don't know, but we said we were going to talk about some aliens. And I'm going to bring it up because I am an alien buff. And even though this is Florida country is interested in aliens. So if there are any aliens that would like to do an interview with us, I'm extending an olive branch. Please do not hurt myself or any of my writers, but we would love to have you.
You know, I believe in aliens. You know why?
Why?
Back in 2000, what is this, 23? So 13 years ago in March, I had bacterial meningitis. And they had to do an emergency surgery on my ear. So they gave me some of the Michael Jackson juice. And I saw from above these little figures. They were white. And they had surgical masks on and, surgical caps. And they were just kind of like going around like this,
And see, I think that was good drugs.
Those are some darn good. And the pastel ants on the ceiling and the little psychedelic rats that came through, those little traps we got.
This is the drugs talking, Essie. Totally the drugs.
Oh, man, it was some good stuff.
She did not see the aliens, Barb. This was drugs talking. She said that she saw these little guys in white masks, and they were all moving around like
going do like that. They had to be aliens.
But she was going for surgery. That's the drugs.
Oh yeah, totally.
Now I'm telling. We have breaking news right now. Breaking news.
All right.
This is breaking news that they've actually caught the alien. I can't believe this is happening during our podcast. I'm bringing this to you live right now. I'm talking about.
Really? Show us.
It's only on Florida country, but here we go. Hold on, it's live. They've caught the aliens. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Wow, look at that.
Unbelievable. Drinking and driving caused the accident. I can't believe
hussies.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe this, guys? Drinking and driving. Well, y'all saw it here first. There was
I think I need some of what they're drinking.
Michael Jackson juice.
The crash right there, drinking and driving. Doesn't just happen in here.
Well, I can't pronounce Prova, whatever that was. So I call it Michael Jackson juice.
Oh, What was
Oh,
that?
propanol?
Yeah, that one.
Propanol.
Oh, man.
We won't even talk about that, Gina. Michael Jackson juice, Dale. He liked the Michael Jackson juice with Essie. I couldn't help it. I was trying to find all this stuff about there's one great video that maybe I was had.
Maybe you're not Googling it right.
I don't know. I can't find it, so it's kind of bothering me because there was
Let's
one
Google
really, really good video, and I
Alien.
can't find it now. But I found all the other ones, and I'm really interested in the aliens. But we got another podcast starting up, and we'll talk about that. But Barb and I are going to have a private group podcast, right?
Yes.
And it's going to be uncensored with a bunch of let's see,
Crazy
women.
bitches.
Crazy
I'm sorry.
bitches.
Can I say that on
You
this?
can hopefully Facebook. Please do not come and get us. We haven't said nothing. I'm talking about bitches as bitches, a boss bitches. I don't know, but we're gonna do this, and we will bring it to you at a later date. But we are gonna have another podcast, and we're gonna let loose, and we're gonna talk
You have a special guest.
We're gonna talk. What is that?
A special guest.
Who is it?
It's my husband. Say hi.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
I can't figure out how to get him there.
Hi, honey. Gotta go. There you go.
There he
Oh,
is.
Hi,
hey,
honey.
Hello.
He's just like, oh my
He's
God,
at
are you
work.
freaking kidding me right now?
He's at work on break.
Ah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So we'll bring you more information about that. Gina says Billy is all over. Her husband is all over the Las Vegas report. I think it's one of the best things that's happened in a long time with the aliens, and I think that we have them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's another
They
one.
caught them.
Reuters has one. News Now has a live local.
There's a bunch of videos, like, okay, so there are some real videos, but there was like a video that had a kid in the backyard. A little kid was in the backyard, and then the dad is like sitting in a chair, and the light, and it sounds like a fighter jet that goes through the sky. And it's one of the best videos. And I saw it like 5 different times, and I could not find the video whatsoever. So now I'm like, where's the video? But like you said,
down.
it's driving me crazy. But I've watched the other video, and I swear it looks like a T-Rex or something in the backyard. You
No.
saw it, Barb.
I
It's
mean,
weird.
I did, yeah, yesterday. And, I really can't believe that in this big, huge universe that we're the only people here. I mean, just, it just doesn't make sense.
No. And I'm talking about, and there's so many planets. There's so many light years ahead of us.
Right.
I'm talking about, I don't know how they just get completely, I guess they freeze you. The kid said he froze when they did. I don't know. I know one thing. I tell you what, I know one thing. If an alien lands in my backyard,
Did you just read what Gina wrote? The family that reported
No,
the
it's not
incident
true.
is now vanished.
Nope, it's not true. That's not true. The news.
They got taken up.
So the news reported in Las Vegas that the family vanished. The kid came out and showed his phone and said it is June 12th and I'm in front of my house, and that there's fake news, that they're making up all kinds of stuff. So he posted that yesterday, or on the 12th, he posted that. So I had heard the same thing. The news, actually, Las Vegas News reported that. We have a doggy alien. But the news actually reported that the whole family, that they believe the government either took them or they vanished, and that's not true. So I'm going to correct you, Miss Sanford, on that one. Or they ran away. Yeah. So they're there. They're all there. Everybody's good. But if an alien lands in my backyard, I'm not even going out with a gun.
I am.
I'm not going in.
If an alien lands in my backyard and my dogs are outside, I can picture Beauregard
She says, "MB
coming
says,
running into the house all scared.
MB,
He
I
does.
don't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even come out of my house if they landed in my backyard. I'm not going. Especially if I saw something like that T-Rex thing that was behind the forklift. Like, I'm out. No,
Maybe the T-Rex thing. Yeah, I'd probably be out.
like, doesn't that look like a bunch of teeth?
It
That
did.
are all
It
like,
was pretty freaky.
yeah. Like, I'm not gonna stand there and record something like that. I'm gone. Like, I'm out.
I don't know. I've got to get breaking news,
What would you do, Essie? You got an alien that has like looks like a T-Rex in your backyard. Are you going out to investigate? Or are you out?
I'm going out.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
seeing if I could dig a basement in my house.
Well, you only live once.
We start now and be like, excuse me, Mr. Alien, can I get my shovel outside? Just real quick. I will leave you alone after that.
Let me get something to, bust up the concrete floor so I can start digging.
Right.
No, man, I'll be cutting up the cake and taking them cake and ice cream and
No way.
Gina's like,
right.
hell no, I'm gone.
Yeah, Gina's gone. I'm out.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm so out of there too. Like, so a lot of that was like, I thought they were very brave for going back there, even with their guns. But whatever they saw, they were quickly retreated back out of the yard. And then I like the guy takes the hammer and he goes ching, ching, ching to lock the gate back up. I'm like, why are you out there? Let's see. Photos I sent was off. Where'd you send the photos? Oh, he must be sending. My son must be sending something. Oh, he's sending stuff back to the hurricane. Let's see. What is this? He's showing. That's coming in. Oh, this was in Buckingham, right? Or no, this was the Cape. This was where he lived. Oh, give it a minute. See all the water? That's his street.
Yeah, the Cape
Wow.
got hit really bad.
Yeah. He says the Caloosahatchee coming river into Cape Coral. Let's see. He's got some.
Yeah, the clue.
Did you have fish in your yard?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
You had fish?
Oh, fish and what are those things called? Those the gar. I had alligator gar in my. I think they're alligator gar that were back there. All of our. So I have 3 ponds on my property, and the back 2 ponds made a huge, gigantic lake with like 6 of my neighbors, and all of us live on 5 acres out here. So we had one huge lake that went for like 40 acres that way. It was bad.
Yeah, thank God we didn't have that here where I'm at, but all our houses are raised.
This must.
Well, I didn't think Ian would ever leave because he came right up here after me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
I mean,
terrible.
it rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
Look at this one. This is in the Cape.
Ooh, somebody's
New house on the water. That's the Caloosahatchee. There it goes.
I mean, I saw so many pictures. Gosh, it was awful.
Oh, it was terrible.
Well, I was helping my girlfriend. They had just moved in August, and she was 3 houses off the Caloosahatchee, and they lost everything.
Yeah.
It was incredible. I mean, when we opened the door, you could see where the water line was. It was 37 inches up.
Yeah. No.
It was so bad. It was like, wow.
No, we had a friend that was staying downtown Fort Myers, and they were in that building, like right when you come off of 41 Bridge downtown, that one big 3-4 story building right there. They were at the very top, and they watched when all that water started coming over from the Caloosahatchee and then started bringing all the boats in. And he was like, we're not in a good spot. Their house was actually on the Caloosahatchee and was totally demolished. But it's bad. And it's so damn hot, and it's been hot.
It's been really hot.
February.
Already.
It's been hot since February here, so that kind of makes me really nervous too about stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know.
Well, there's something brewing out there this weekend.
Yeah, MB. And where do you, MB, where are you from? She said she was watching on live cam.
Yeah, me too. I was.
Where? Yeah, my son's there. He's building like 3 homes out on Fort Myers Beach right now, and so many people just didn't have insurance. I'm talking no insurance.
So your son is a builder?
Yes, he has his own construction company. I'm very proud of him. He is.
Is that the commercial I see on Big Mama?
No, that's
No?
MTS Roofing. That's on there. Did you watch Big Mama, Barb?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man, you don't know what you're missing.
They had Tito Ortiz on there today. And when I think of him, I just think of him as, just a fighter. He is so amazing. It was such a great interview they had, but they are morning bunch. In the morning is Gabby or Gibby, and then we have I always call her
Charlie.
Charlie, and then Big Mama. And they're really
Jason.
funny. And they always have guests on, and they showcase great Southwest Florida businesses and everything. But DJ C's that's on there, he's a jokester, comedian.
Yeah.
So he's always, talking crap to somebody. So today they had Tito Ortiz come on there because he lives here now. He lives in Cape Coral. So
Okay.
yeah, it's crazy. He moved from California to here. And
He's got a restaurant
he's been here
opening.
for 7 months. He's opening Tito's Authentic Mexican Grill. And he said for all you gringo orders that like flour tacos and stuff, it's not happening. It's authentic Mexican, but he said that you will love it. You will
Oh
absolutely
no, I love authentic Mexican.
Yeah.
We do that all the time at work. But I mean, no, I haven't seen it because I work 8 to 5.
Wow. So
Well, it's on my bucket list to go there.
yeah, Dale's brother, he said, had 2 feet of river surge in his house. So
Heck.
anyway, Tito comes on here. It's a great interview. I learned so much about him that I didn't know. Like he literally left California because he just loves how our state was run, and he's come here.
Yeah, tell about his shirt.
Yeah, his shirt said "Make America Florida." Was the shirt. So anyway, DJ C's gets on there and he goes, oh, before Tito gets there, he's going to beat him up. He can't wait to fight him. He's going to take him on. Now, DJ C's is very short, a little bit overweight. He just talks, a lot of crap all the time. So everybody's like, oh, yeah, we want to see you fight Tito. So Tito gets there. They do the interview. So everybody is in the chat going, say it now, DJ C. Say it to Tito's face and all this stuff. So he starts this, oh, yeah, we were going to fight. So Tito goes, well, I tell you what, it only takes, 8 seconds to put you to sleep in a chokehold. And
No Chin Lopez.
so he says, do you want me to choke you out? But you have to say that I let Tito Ortiz choke me out. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, he's not going to do that. He does. He agrees to it. They get up there, and it's all fun and games, And then he puts DJ C's in a chokehold. This is all it's a podcast. So he puts him in a chokehold, and he literally goes down and
unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious. And before Tito said it takes 2 seconds and he would wake up. Hi, Carol. So he says
Carol.
he would wake up.
Hi,
so
Carol.
he does it. He does it.
Sorry.
It's okay. He sits there. DJ C's goes down, but he doesn't come back up like in 2 seconds. It's a little bit longer. And I go from this was fun and games to now it's serious. And I start to get all upset. I'm like ready to cry because Charlie, DJ C's is Charlie. He's a good friend of mine. But I'm like, I love that show. So if you guys don't watch that
Yeah,
show,
but it took him twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beating him on the chest.
Yeah.
Get him awake again.
Yeah, it was scary. He was snoring. Like when he put him in the sleeper hold, he goes down, he's snoring and everything.
I think he was gurgling through his throat, not snoring.
Well, his throat's killing him. His throat is killing me. I'm going to get onto him because I'm on there. So you guys, you can download the Big Mama Radio app, or you can go on Facebook to Big Mama Radio. It's a great show. It's 7 to 10. Florida Country. I'll be on there. I'm on there every Friday, 9:30
Yep.
to 10.
Be there or be square. All of you.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the app you can stream. You can it's on what is that? Alexa. You can play it on Alexa. They play great music. It's a mixture of cop. It's pop and country. I call it cop. So it's a mixture of pop and country, and it's great. It's very good upbeat music that you can clean, cook. It's a happy music. It's feel good music, but it is a great radio station, and they are taking over. I'm really proud of them.
Jason was in Tampa years ago, right?
A long time ago.
Yeah, that's when I remember him.
Yeah, very long time ago. And then he was here on I won't mention the radio station, but he was here for a long time. And as you heard his story, it didn't go very well. They kind of pushed him out of there. And he did very much what I did with Florida Country. I just kind of, I believed in something. I was very passionate about it and literally left a really great paying job to take the risk. Same thing that Big Mama did. He believed in he is a great personality, radio personality for sure. I'm talking everybody, he's got a distinctive voice.
Yeah, you got to listen to him, y'all.
Yeah, you can't miss him. He's very funny. I just enjoy being around those guys. I think they're very good people. It'd be my first time meeting Gibby in person. So I'm looking forward to it.
I figured Charlie'd be here tonight.
Yeah, Charlie's
might be feeling good.
Yeah, I don't think Charlie's feeling good. I'm going to see if he's all raspy tomorrow when he's on the radio show.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Don't let me forget whatever you do.
I'm going to bring up just a couple of crazy news stories, and then we're going to get out of here, but it would not be Florida if we didn't tell some crazy stories.
No doubt about that.
Okay, so in Naples, Florida, y'all ready? Florida woman who reportedly stabbed sister with EpiPen said it was because she's allergic to drugs. So she stabbed her sister with the EpiPen, and she's allergic to drugs, but now she's in jail. So don't worry, she is in jail. Let's see, a guy bought a Lamborghini with his COVID loan. Yeah, he pled guilty to that. This is one I love. So a guy steals his current girlfriend's rings to propose to another girlfriend in Volusia County.
Do what?
Yep. A guy steals his girlfriend's rings and gives to his other girlfriend in another county and proposes to her with those rings.
How low can you go?
The current girlfriend sees a Facebook post with her rings on the other lady's hand. So she had her loser boyfriend arrested. Good for her. Florida man on lawnmower hits cop car, gets arrested. So old Gary Wayne Anderson was pulling his lawnmower, pulling his trailer, and he did a hit and run on his lawnmower. So he got arrested. But the best one is the one I love is days after buying an $8 million private island in Florida, man busted. Same man that bought the $8 million private island. He is busted for stealing $300 in merch from Kmart.
What an idiot.
Why would you do that? You just bought an $8 million private island. Look at this.
He probably needed to stock up on some stuff.
As he said, maybe he didn't know.
Oh, he knew.
her one ear. It looks perfect right now, Essie, because it's so dark you cannot see her face whatsoever. Those ears.
Out of
Dale
money.
Cox is out of money. Yeah, he spent all of his money, Dale, on the private island, I guess. Because it said that he bought coffee filters, plates, glasses, silverware. That's all the kind of stuff he had bought that he stole. Well, he didn't buy, he stole.
You know, some of the stories that come out of Florida since I moved down here, they're so amazing that you can't even believe that people are this stupid.
It pisses me off because it makes our state look so bad.
It
We're like
does.
such a great state, but yet so stupid.
Well, I love hearing about Florida, man. I swear.
Oh my god! You know the guy that got attacked by the alligator a few weeks ago. You saw that one. He walks. He's drunk. Comes out of a bar, and I can't remember if I've got this part correct, but he supposedly sits right in the water on a canal at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and a 10-foot alligator literally grabs him by the arm, does the death roll, and rips his arm off. And if it wasn't for other patrons that came out of the bar, they saved his life. Like they did the tourniquet and everything. But then, you know, who has to suffer? The alligator. They have to trap and then they kill
Well,
it.
it's like that. Like that freaking moron that stuck his arm in the Naples Zoo in that tiger's den.
Yeah.
And I was so mad about it. Like Facebook kicked me off Facebook for 48 hours because I said, well, you know, the asshole got what he deserved. So, bam.
You know, they never kicked me off. What's up with that?
That was
never
in
get kicked
Everglades
off.
City, right?
No, that was in Naples, at the Naples Zoo.
Oh, at the zoo?
Well, you know, the thing about Florida, man, is the news broadcasters always start off the thing like a Florida man.
Right.
So every man in Florida is a Florida man. So somebody did something stupid.
They had to just put a Florida idiot and go from there.
I mean, you think golly, we got idiots where I live. I mean,
how about just make some wiser choices, Florida? Because I'm tired of hearing us come up with stupid crap all the time.
Right.
Like, I don't want to hear about you buying an $8 million mansion and then you get arrested for shoplifting $300 worth of stuff so you can eat in your mansion. But anyway, it's getting late. It's almost 9 o'clock. Gina says, I went to Facebook jail. I won't say what I said, but somebody sent a video.
Oh, come on, Gina. I want to hear what you said.
She says she's never been in there, but I have. You've been in Facebook jail, right?
Oh,
Barb?
yeah, more than once.
I've been warned, but that was from like 8 years ago. No, I mean
they don't warn you anymore. They warn you.
No. The post they warned me about was from 8 years ago.
Well, now they throw you in jail. They automatically throw you in Facebook jail, and then you have to go appeal it.
Yeah.
Night MB, night Cindy. So yeah, don't get in Facebook jail.
I mean,
thank you so much for coming on.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, Scarlett, the new group that you're in, every one of those girls has been in Facebook jail more than once.
Oh, I bet they have. Yes. That's a great group, by the way.
Oh my God, those women are crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the secret group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a secret group?
What's a private group?
Yeah, it's a private group.
Same thing.
Can we mention the group name or don't?
No.
Don't mention. We'll ask.
We'll wait.
Yeah, we'll ask next time.
Ask Marie.
No, it's not Marie. It's somebody else.
It's just a bunch of women that can say whatever the hell they want. And that's what our podcast is going to be about. Just a bunch of crazy women. I'm excited to see who we end up with.
Y'all are going to have to send me an invite to that group.
We will. It's going to be a private group. And men are welcome to come. Be very brave and enter if you want. You can listen to the podcast if you want. And then you might hear what really irks us a little bit.
Yeah, you might get invited. You might get an invite to participate. Hey.
Yeah, I'm telling you, might find out what irks us or what we love. No telling what you'll hear on that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, things like you'll hear things like, I really would like to choke the guy across the road for shooting his gun off at no, you know, reasonable hour and scaring the dogs across the way.
Jeez.
It's like fireworks with my horses. I want to go
Yeah,
there and choke that guy.
Oh yeah.
same deal.
He sets off all these like
Well, that's
really
like they do
like,
the fireworks right near the nest.
I know.
And it's
Ooh.
like, oh my God, you people are so stupid. Like, really?
Yeah, last year those.
what
I mean,
is
they
it?
were
What do the
just-
Eagles
ooh.
do?
Well,
with
they
that?
kind of freak out.
Yeah,
They
they
do
were
freak
flying
out.
around and stuff.
And I think when the babies were still in the nest, M took off. Like, he was freaked
Yeah, he
out, but he
did.
came back.
And that night of the drone, he left 3 times.
Yeah, well, that person.
That was just like I first off I don't understand because we use drones with Florida country. I don't understand like why no one can find them because I'm talking about these drones do fly, but they do go a long ways, but there are ways to track you down. Now I guess if they have the low weight one, they don't have to register the drone if it's a certain weight. The lightweight ones you don't. So, but and it could have been that, but it just people are that's a Florida man flying a drone
Yeah.
at an eagle's nest. You jerk.
And, and we look so hard for her. Oh my God. Like,
Yeah, I was ready to drive down there and just be security.
Yeah,
no,
Yeah,
I mean,
if-
we went, like, I know I went out on 4 different expeditions. And I mean, it was tough because some of the stuff we went through, nobody wanted to go into. It was all that
Yeah.
really super heavy brush where you couldn't barely get through it. And I was like, I don't care. I'm doing it. And
yeah. Did y'all look over by the Caloosahatchee? Curious.
Tito did. Tito Saunders did.
They
I mean,
did.
I just wish somebody had been at the nest the day that all that happened,
Yeah, well,
Late in the afternoon, nobody's
Was
ever
there any
there.
photographers down there? We haven't even talked about that. Was there any photographers
No.
down there?
Nothing.
no, we
When,
met the
she-
next afternoon. It was a Friday, and Diane Melicino had
Dale's
come
brother
down
helped
from.
search too.
She came down from. She lives in Winter Haven, and her and I went way back in the brush, and it was starting to get dark, and she's like. She says, Barb, we need to like head back now. I'm like, no, we need to keep going. And she's like, well, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me like mark our spot so everyone knows where to look for us.
Well, see, during
Right.
that day,
Yeah, so you two would be the next one missing.
yeah, February 2nd, there were a lot of photographers there that morning because they were videoing the fights and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they all left. And then that afternoon at 5:30, she took off.
Yeah. And then we went.
And there was nobody there.
Yeah. We went
Bye, Gina. See you later.
the next Friday
Yeah,
or the day after. And man, it was some tough looking, but I wish we would have found at least something.
That's something we never talked about on our Eagle Country. Like I didn't realize that you actually went out and was searching for Harriet.
Oh yeah,
Like
how
four
did
times
we
I
talk
did.
about
Thank
that?
you, Carol. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I had to. It's
I mean,
Yeah.
Marty, she ended up hurting herself several times doing that.
Ugh. Yeah, it was just what a year.
Yeah,
What a season.
this has
I
been
guess we could
this
say.
has been a terrible season.
I saw somebody that posted something today or yesterday that was thanking people for watching the cam and all that, and then they said, it was like kind of not a happy ending. They were just like don't know if there'll be another season or something. I was like,
Well, the cams will be there. If there's a season, it'll happen.
I think that M's coming back to that nest. I mean, that's just me. I can't imagine he's not. It's the only nest.
I mean,
I've
he
ever
hasn't
known.
left so far. He was there today.
Yeah,
He was there
and
yesterday.
Yeah,
the
he-
female
that's
is
a
hanging
part.
out now, and that's a good sign, I think.
he needs to take her up to the nest and check out the new condo, how they want to remodel it. Like, come on
Sure,
down.
that'll-
I might get pictures of that this weekend. I have every intention of going to the nest this weekend.
You're going Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna come out there because I need to drop you off some magazines.
Well,
And
I'm
rules and
gonna come
everything.
see you tomorrow night anyway.
Oh, you're coming tomorrow.
Yeah, because I'm
That's
coming.
right.
I'm coming to see Whiskey and you.
I'm gonna come tell Whiskey. I'm gonna go tell Whiskey and say Barb is coming. She'll be all excited. My horse, I don't know. You heard Essie? She takes up to nobody, but she loves Barb.
Yeah, I heard
Absolutely
that.
loves Barb. So I'm super excited. So,
Well, you're on my
I know,
bucket.
Barb, you've
You're
got
on my
tons of
bucket
photos
list.
to do.
You're on my
No.
bucket list. I got to come to Florida again.
Is that on your bucket list?
Yeah, see, I went to Daytona last year and picked up my bow. My Beauregard, Bodacious Beauregard, my dog.
So, yeah, yeah, I can't wait to see you, Barb, because we have a lot to talk about tomorrow.
What's the airport like in Fort Myers? I've never flown into that one.
SMB. I think I did.
I think that our airport, RSW, just won like best airport or something like that in the country.
That airport's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Do they have like Delta and all those, or is it just like Spirit?
No, it's a huge airport, very big. It's very nice.
Like,
You have all
this
the
year,
major
or
airlines.
actually, yeah, this year, actually, I was kind of surprised because I was going up to Michigan, and Delta had direct flights to Michigan from here, which they've never had before.
Dale says it's a great airport too. Now there is this, what is it called, Allegiant?
Allegiant's out of Punta Gorda.
And I those flights are super cheap, right? You just got to get lucky that they fly into your
airport. But when I go up to see my brother in Tennessee,
there's my daughter. Hi, Jesse.
When I go up to see my brother in Tennessee, I drive out to Punta Gorda because it's direct flight right into Knoxville Airport.
Yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, no, it's a great airport, and if you can get on that Allegiant, it's
we've got that in Roanoke.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's super cheap. The Allegiant is super cheap.
It is.
I knew it used to be like $49, and I think now it's like $79 or maybe $100. I don't know how much they charge you, Barb.
Well, I don't know, because when I last flew, I went up to Michigan, so I flew out of RSW. Yeah,
I don't fly, so I can't tell you anything about an airplane because my butt's not.
Scarlett, you got to pick me up at the airport.
I'll pick you up at the airport, but I'm not getting on a plane because I don't get on anything that I can't pull over on the side of the road if it breaks down. I have to be in control.
My son wants me to go to the Philippines this fall.
Oh, I want to go to my son promised to take me to Hawaii, but
You ain't getting there if you don't get on a plane.
I know. And I guess I could take a cruise, but then I worry about big waves out there because they say those cruises.
Well, you still got to get to California to get on the cruise.
I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. You're going to have to. It's going to have to tranquilize me or something.
I'll tell you what. Going to Hawaii is
I'm going to need some drugs for that.
I've been to Hawaii twice, and it was awesome.
Have you?
When I got married to my second husband, we got married on Kauai.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're so lucky. I've always wanted to go there.
Oh yeah, it was really, oh my God, it's so beautiful there.
Oh my gosh, I want to go so bad. My cousin lived there on the military base for a while, and she would go right off the military base and literally show like the sea turtles and everything that was just right there swimming. It was like, oh, it's just so gorgeous. But once again, I won't get in the water because then we got tigers, sharks, great whites,
lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my!
Like more and more sharks, like more and more sharks, and then bigger waves and serious riptides. I'm a big chicken. I don't know.
And you like fishing?
I love fishing.
Whatever happened to Michaela? Yeah.
She has a pool business called the Pool Girls.
Yeah.
And Michaela's like family has always been, and she's always been a big help to me and helps me with different things. So she was helping me on the podcast and stuff, and then her business, the Pool Girls, is really picking up. So
well, tell her I said hello.
I will. And she does she does podcasts on her pool girls with like I know she fixes pools, she does all kind of stuff, and she's hiring other girls, empowering other young women, young mothers and stuff to get in
That's
and
awesome.
the pool business and teaching them stuff to go on their own.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find her Facebook, and like I said, Essie, she does her own little podcast, and also she does like repair videos and stuff. So it's pretty amazing.
Country girl.
Yeah, she is a country girl for
Oh
sure.
no, I
Yeah.
need a pool person. I might talk to you about that tomorrow. Remind me.
Oh yeah. She does a bunch out here actually in Buckingham and Lehigh.
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah.
You know,
I'll
my
hook you up.
first rescue dogs came from Fort Myers
Oh, did they?
back in 2000.
Oh wow.
What
I tried
kind of
to-
dog?
Well, they were Pekingese.
Oh,
Do you only rescue Pekingese?
I prefer to only rescue Pekingese, but I have some chin mixes. I've got one that looks like a border collie and a Japanese chin, if you can imagine.
She just got her license.
Yeah, I got my kennel license yesterday.
Nice.
Woohoo.
oh, congratulations!
So I can
That's
have-
awesome.
I can have
Yeah.
many more rescues legally.
Yeah. Gosh, I know I had some friends that were teeter-tottering on there. I have one crazy friend that does TikToks and everything, but when I say she's nuts, and she goes through everything. She's the one actually, my first Whiskey and Bella's, who I rescued the horses with her through, and she has a funny TikTok. It's called Slinging Mud, and she's another country girl, but she gets out there, and that girl goes through some of the terrain around here, through the mangroves and everything, to trap animals, mainly dogs, but she just like rescued a pet raccoon that was out for a couple of weeks.
Aw.
And she finally got it. So,
Well, I caught one that had been on the run for a month.
oh
This
wow.
was late fall. Been on the run for a month. Nobody could catch it. I called animal control. Got a trap. Beautiful dog. Oh, they pronounce it Owaska. But anyway.
Oh yeah, they're
um,
big dogs.
Yeah, he ran the whole county up here where I live.
Was he white?
No, he was brown and white,
Okay.
but he finally was seen at the campground down from me, and he'd been there for a couple nights, and everybody was seeing him over at the shopping plaza they got down there. And then I went over to the car dealership, and they'd been giving him treats. So he was just everywhere. And I said, well, I'm getting this dog, because the man was like upset that he couldn't get it. What it was a dog that he had sold. The breeder had sold it. And the lady, after 3 years, brings it back and says, I can't deal with him no more here. So the dog wasn't used to his surroundings and took off. But anyway, long story short, I put the trap out, and that night I got him.
Oh wow.
I just couldn't stand it being out there because it was getting ready to get cold, and I couldn't deal with it. I had to do something.
Yeah.
So I called the breeder, and I said, look, here's what we're going to do. And yep.
Good for you.
Yeah, my latest little one's a rescue, and I have just found out that she is actually a Russian blue.
Ooh, really?
Oh really?
Yeah, little Nala is a Russian blue.
I had
Gosh.
one. I
She the
found
one
them.
that's allergic to her stuff?
Yeah,
Is she
she's
the
the
one
one that
that-
had to take into the vet. Poor little puppy.
Well, I found 3 in a box in a ditch a couple years back.
Ugh. I gotta figure out how to get my horses on this damn thing. Where's your cat at?
Hold on, I'm gonna go find little Nala. Hold on.
Yeah, go get her. Bring her out.
So
And
are
I'm
you technology challenged there,
Come on,
Rachel?
Well, I know I can. No, I'm not at all. I'm actually very good with computers. I want to but when I go out with my phone and I try to do it with the horses, like it just doesn't work out. I can't see the chat thing, and
Well, what you do is you plug that into your computer and you upload them, put them in your documents folder.
Yeah, you go out and shoot the video first and then do it. I was trying to do it on live.
And that way
I
you
might-
can find it easy if you just put it in your documents. That way you
Yeah.
don't have to go through the other 5 kabillion folders.
Look,
Oh, looky.
an alien.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay.
looks
Look
like
how
my
pretty.
Elwood. I had 2 of them, Jake and Elwood.
I did not know they make these little soft collars now. She does look like an alien.
She is the sweetest.
Well, we're having aliens tonight.
I know. Nanu, Nanu. I can't do that. I just don't. I
Can you
can't.
say hi to everybody?
I can almost do the Spock thing.
Yeah, this is her.
Good.
Oh, come on, Noah. Really? Come on.
Now let's tell everybody.
Gotta do
hi.
hearts. Come on, we gotta do
Oh,
hearts.
I gotta. Etsy told me I gotta put my nails together. That's what I was doing wrong.
There you go.
Nice. That my heart is. due
Nala's
for
like,
Etsy.
put me down.
She's like, look, freaks. I'm not. hanging
Actually, I
out
got to
with
give
y'all."
her antibiotics too.
I know. I gotta get out of here too. Well, it's like 1:11 or it's 1:11. It's 9:11.
Emergency,
I got the countdown clock. Well, all right,
Ladies, I had
everybody.
fun.
Are we coming on Tuesday, Barb?
Um,
I gotta tell you something.
I think I saw
I saw a video of E22 flying in, and it said it had music coming home. And I go, oh my God, E20. I got so excited. And then I looked up and said 3 days ago.
that was probably Saunders.
It was.
you know, I think I saw him. I saw a juvenile last night fly
IMB.
across the pond.
We're really
IMB.
going this time. I swear we're really going this time. But anyway, we
Okay.
appreciate it. But are we coming back Tuesday?
I'll be here, and I think Liz will for sure.
Okay, so we will have Eagle Country Tuesday.
If I'm invited,
Yeah.
I'm there.
Roxanne Saunders is awesome, and you know
Yeah.
what? He's the nicest person you'd ever want to meet.
He is.
Really, really.
Invite
a
me
great
and
guy.
I'll be there, Scarlett.
Okay, I will. All right, Essie. All right, guys. Well, we're out of here. And
All right,
Night,
buggies.
Essie.
Love you.
still going.
Oh,
Night, Dale. Night,
Lori
Lori.
just got home. Oh, good night,
Lori
Lori.
just got home. Sorry, Lori. We're actually on here later than what we were. We like
You know,
we go
watch
from
it
one
over.
topic
It'll,
to
it'll,
another.
yeah, you can watch it in a little bit when it comes back up.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you. Carol, we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye, guys. Thanks, Essie, for coming on.
Night,
You're
guys.
welcome,
Night,
honey.
Essie. Nice meeting you.